Hi. Do you have a friend, close friend, family member who's recently lost a child and you're really grappling with how to best support them or to comfort them, what to say or not to say? I made this video for you. They can't tell you. They don't know. Their world is upside down. But I lost my teenage daughter about 12 years ago now and have been through all of it. So I decided to make this video to give you my perspective because I know what it's like to be on the receiving end. And I can tell you the things that meant most to me. I'm basically going to tell you two main categories of things. And please, please stay for the second one because that is the single most important one. And that's also the one that no one does. And as time goes by, no one is there, and it is so lonely when you've lost a child after the first year and the second year and the third year, and no one is there for you anymore, but you still need support. You need support for years. So I looked around on YouTube for videos about a similar topic to this because I kind of wanted to see what other people had to say about this. And I did see some videos that were very specific. Do's and don'ts. Here's your do list. Bop, 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 bop. Here's your don't list. Bop, 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 bop. I have to tell you, I don't really subscribe to this. I don't feel it's one size fits all. You know this person better than anyone. You need to talk from the heart. So I'll give you an example from a video that I watched. And one of the things they said is, oh, never say, well, at least your child is in a better place now. At least your child is at peace now. They said never say that. But I want to tell you, a lot of people said that to me. And I wasn't at all offended by it. I found it very comforting because I actually believed that. And my daughter was suffering before she died. And as much as her suffering has ended and mine had just begun, no parent likes to see their child suffer. And that was one aspect that she was at peace now that I actually took comfort in. So I want to throw this whole do's and don'ts list out the window and give you some from the heart advice. First of all, I got to tell you, death is so uncomfortable. Everyone is weirded out. Everyone is uncomfortable. Nobody knows what to say or what to do. Number one, you never know what's going to fall out of your mouth when you're nervous or uncomfortable. And number two, I got to be honest with you. If this is like at a service or before the service, the early days of their grief, they're not even hardly going to remember what you said. There is literally no consoling us. When you lose a child, you cannot be consoled. The fact that people are saying nice things to you and giving you hugs, that's the best you could hope for. So don't sweat it that much about what you say or don't say. You know that person, say what you think, but here's an idea. If you really don't know what to say that. Gosh, I'm so upset. I don't know what to say. I want to say the right thing to you and I can't find the words. And then just give them a hug. They will appreciate your honesty, and the hugs are worth 100 words. Or if you say something that falls out of your mouth, and based on the look on their face, you realize, oh gosh, I said the wrong thing. Just be honest and say, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what I just said. It didn't come out right. That's not how I meant it. And I love you, and give them a hug. Again, back to the hugs. Just stick with the hugs. You can't go wrong with the hugs. Here's the second thing I want to tell you, and this thing is the most important, way more important than everything I just said. You can always talk about their child, because I want to tell you something. Every mother loves to talk about their children. You never get tired of it. It never gets old. Well, just because our child is gone now, we still want to talk about our child. So you can always bring up a happy memory, bring up some memory, and follow it up with a kind statement about what a beautiful person they were and how you'll always remember them. You cannot go wrong with that. And every mother loves to hear it. And I'm telling you right now, insider information here, we cannot get enough of this. Here's what I really, really want to say to you. Take notes, please. This idea about talking about their child, yes, early in grief, yes, yes, yes. But here's something that people don't realize that happens to parents over time who have lost a child. As time goes by, nobody ever talks about their child anymore. And we feel like nobody cares anymore. And the thing that's so crazy about this is they don't talk to us about our children because they don't want to upset us. And we don't bring up our children because we don't want to upset them. So our child just like disappears off the earth in our world. And it's painful and it goes on. And this is something you need to understand. In the beginning, everyone is there, and that's awesome. But a parent who's lost a child doesn't forget ever. I mean, ever. They may stop talking about it. They may stop crying about it. They may not bring it up anymore. Always on our minds, it is. Hopefully, over the years, it's on our minds in a less painful way, but our child is always there in our minds. And I want to tell you the easiest way to do this, especially after time goes by, like a year or 2 years or 3 years. And honestly, put this stuff in your phone and put it on your calendar and leave it as a recurring thing every year, because certain days of the year are so incredibly painful to us. And guess what? Nobody even remembers anymore. Our child's birthday, anniversary date of when they died. Okay? I lost both of my parents and my best friend. I could not tell you what day that was. I think it was sometime in the spring. That's like as close as I can get. The day my daughter died, that day is carved in my brain and will never, ever, ever go away. But all those around me, they don't remember. So I'm telling you right now, look up those dates, birthday and the day they passed away. Put it in your phone and set a reminder every year. And I don't mean just the first year and just the second year, every year. Send them a little text, pop them a little card, and this is all it has to say. And it's great if you include a memory. I was just thinking about, remember that time you and Lisa were blah, blah, blah. She was such a treasure. I never stopped thinking about her and what a blessing she was. Thinking about you today, love and hugs. The end. 2, 3 lines. Even if you don't include a memory, always include the child, though, not just I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking about your child, and I'm thinking about you today. And I know this day can be really hard for you, and I just want you to know I didn't forget. You have no idea what this will mean to them, especially as time goes on. I promise you, I don't care how much time has passed. No parent will ever, ever become upset when someone tells them that they remember their child and that they're thinking about their child. It's the silence that breaks our hearts way, way more than the kind words. If you got something valuable out of this video, please hit the like button and please share it with someone who is trying to support someone who's lost a child, because no one really knows how to best support them, and a little insider information might do them good.